I love how men just biologically are not competitive with women, so when you play silly and stupid around them, they give you all the answers. It's a life hack. Watch out, boys.
You know, when I was still a corpo rat, we had quite a few women trying to pull that crap. Some of the times they were even trying to get their male colleagues to do their work for them. Thing is, that only lasted a few times during training until the guys realized that the women weren't gonna put out.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
And as soon as training was over, every time they asked for help, the guys told them to buzz off. Actually, one of them filed a complaint with our team leader because the girlies weren't working as much and taking way too many breaks.
Why am I not surprised?
Also, considering the fact that we're living in a post-Me Too world and a lot of men don't want to get hashtagged, not only are they not gonna help you lovely ladies, some of them, including your bosses, won't even be alone in a room with you, so you either get good or get fired.
The greatest debate of all time: can men be just friends with women?
Most of the time, no, but on rare occasions, yes.
The answer is no. Women can be just friends with men. Easy. Easy. Men, y'all can't do it.
Actually, I'm gonna disagree with you, sweetie. I have female friends, and I know of other men who have female friends. But you see, friendships between men and women, like all friendships actually, only work if they're reciprocal. As in, if the male friend helps out the female friend when she needs it, the female friend also helps out the male friend when he needs it. But unfortunately, a lot of you lovely ladies don't want to be actual friends to men. You just want a simp to provide you with free labor and maybe be an emotional dumpster whenever Chad pumps and dumps. So that's why a lot of us men don't want to be friends with you.
I remember I saw something somewhere, I think it was probably Twitter, in which a girl said, somebody asked me if I could go back and if I could have like all of the love, affectionate attention, and good sex I've had with men, or if I could have money instead of those experiences, which one would I choose? And she said, of course, money.
Oh, she's a gold digger.
And I think all of us would choose the money.
So basically, you're saying that all women are gold diggers?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, you just validated one of the main talking points you see on every incel forum.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Instead of the fake love that we got from men.
Well, sweetie, you got fake love from men because being with a man because you love his money and not him is the very definition of fake love. So, as the old saying goes, you reap what you sow.
So I was thinking about, hi Charlie. I was thinking about the state of the masculine in the world overall, but definitely in American society. And I'm just like so amazed by how weak it is. And the patriarchy is falling.
What?
And the patriarchy is falling.
Wrong.
Sweetie, get real. If the patriarchy ever falls, civilization falls. No civilization means no dog food for Charlie, at which point Charlie's latent wolf DNA is gonna kick in. He's gonna gather his dog buddies, form a pack, and have you for dinner.
And I want to share with you how I came to the realization of just how weak the masculine is in the US. It's because when you look at the state of women and children, it's pretty bleak here. So I wouldn't say that women, mothers, children, family overall are thriving in this country. In fact, there's a lot of statistics stating otherwise. And the reason for that is because there's a really weak masculine energy. Because think about it for a second. When, back in the day, right, when we're all living in these like small communities, when women and children are thriving, when families are thriving, what does that mean? It means that there is a strong masculine presence protecting them. And that's why women and children are able to thrive. But when there's a weak masculine, not only do they not protect women.
Shut up, bitch!
Sweetie, back in the day, there was no such thing as no-fault divorce. There was no social media, and the divorce rate in the US wasn't over 51%. But you see, nowadays, 80 to 90% of divorce is initiated by women. And in 90% of cases, family court gives custody to the woman. And a lot of the times the house too. So it's kind of impossible for the masculine to protect anything when the feminine gets the government to kick him out of his own house and he never gets to see his kids. And because of that, nowadays, a lot of kids are being raised by single moms.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if it's bleak out there and mothers, children, and families aren't thriving, guess what?
It's your fault!
Men aren't gonna like this one, I can feel it. So many guys have it wrong, so let me just help you out. Girls don't want a Henry Cavill.
Every day, more lies.
Uh-huh, says every woman that can't get Henry Cavill.
We want a personality, we want a little spice, you know? We want a Pedro Pascal.
Well, sweetie, you're in luck. Pedro's very easy. Just be female in his general vicinity, and he's gonna do stuff like this.
Thank you guys.
Over the shoulder.
Here we go.
Thank you, everybody.
Where have you been?
I've been busy.
I know, baby.
Answering questions about you.
You can't leave me alone that long. That's a little too long, baby.
We need it.
Come on. Very codependent, very codependent. Just like I'm very codependent on film. Pero para que no me abandona, I'm not letting you go.
You don't have to, though. Never have to, baby. You can let go.
No.
You're able to.
Let go. Thank you.
No, I would actually get emotional thinking about it because that is something that I had almost... Now I am actually welling up.
Bruh.
So, do you guys think that Pedro's ever gonna get Me Too'd for this stuff? Let me know in the comments section.
This is to the dudes out there. If you find yourself a girl that is bad enough to get everyone's attention, but is loyal enough to only want yours, that's a win, bro. Don't play with her.
Sweetie, if the woman you're talking about was loyal enough to only want her man's attention, she'd act and dress accordingly.
What?
Because, newsflash, even a very attractive woman can act and dress in a way that's beautiful and elegant without conveying that she wants attention or that she's available. So, if a woman is constantly acting and dressing in a way that gets everybody's attention, she's not loyal. She's advertising for a better deal.
Roast beef.
It's sad, isn't it?
Well, sweetie, a lot of dudes are fine with that, if not most of them, because, hey, that's something you can't control. On the other hand, though, a lot of you lovely ladies seem to have a problem when a guy is less than 6 foot tall. So, me personally, being 6'1", I don't accept roast beef.
Men used to fix cars and build houses. Now they just sit around on podcasts and gossip like they're on The View. Back then, men built things worth keeping. Now they just build followers. Can y'all even name any tools?
Do you know what a pressure cooker is?
Do y'all know how to fix a car?
Do you know how to turn on the stove?
Y'all need to put the microphones down and get back under the hood.
And you need to get back in the kitchen.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.